I'm Kimmie Rose, and this is your weekly vibe and mantra from May the 12th to May the 26th, 2020. Enjoy. Lots of things going on right now. I've been sick with upper respiratory infection and actually went and got tested, and I'll get the results back tomorrow. But also, as I tell everybody, like a 16th of people that have COVIDs are, they don't make it. Most of us who really know how to take care of ourselves with vitamin C and Manuka and all that stuff like I've been talking about, we can make it through. And I think I have more of a respiratory. I think there's a lot of respiratory things going on. But when you get the fever, you should get tested. And I did get a fever. So if you're wondering why I'm sitting here, that's why. But I didn't want to miss another week. And I apologize about last week because I was really sick and I'm getting better. My throat's a little sore, so you have to excuse me. But I just had to come to you and just share. I will share with everybody my results on Monday. So tune in and I'll let you know. But I will tell you no matter what, no matter where I am, I will keep you updated because my journey is your journey. We're doing this. We're all in this together. It's that heart, the truth. I'm going to start out, though, because I want to pass the heart to someone out there. And I just am asking you if you could take a video, because this is so important to me right now with what I'm going through personally, that I take this heart and I pass it to you. And if you can catch it and bring it back and just take a little video and say something, it would mean so much to me to feel that. Because the more we love each other, and that's what this week is about, the more we spread goodness and the more we raise our frequency. And I know for me, like doing my work, I'm blessed that I can be sitting in my house and give messages, do readings, and I do better when I'm, when I'm just sitting and able to receive and not like, everybody's like, oh, well, don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, well, that's cool. Get your rest and work. And it's a great job to have. So, and that's like this week, a lot of people are going through a lot of personal struggles where, like I was talking about last week, about not letting, actually I was talking about it and didn't get it down on video. I did, but it didn't all, it happened to not send through the right way, which is okay. Like if I miss a week, I'm sorry. I'm doing my very best that I can to come to you and share what I can with you. But last week was like that struggle of feeling like your past. Like, are you your past? And really like being okay with who you are now. And one of the quotes I had found was, don't let your past don't let your past negatively define you. Know that your past is just a strength that and an experience was given to you to create the positives in the now. And you have to remember that your life is your choice. I remember recording that. I said, your life is your choice. I'm like, well, where did that come from? Some people don't feel that way, but it is a choice. Depression is a choice. Oppression is a choice. And you may say, no, it's not. And I'm going to tell you, it is. In a way that if you really choose to deal with it, where you're not keeping yourself in, I guess, like a depressive quarantine, and you can actually work towards joy, happiness without a bunch of drugs. But just by simply knowing that your mind is stronger than you could ever know. And if you learn to exercise your mind and really raise your awareness to the life you were meant to live, and know that you were meant to create your life. A lot of people think, how do I do that? I don't understand. And there is a way of doing that. That's what the book I wrote, Wake Up Your Intuition. And that's why when people say, no, you don't know. And I'm like, I do understand depression, and I do understand what it's like to be thrown every curveball, because over the last 10 years, that has been, and you can ask people that are close to me, it has been like, you could probably say anything to me and I will tell you it came up. And without a couple things, I guess there has, knocking on wood, because I never want to lose a child, but I have lost connection with a child. And that's like a death. It's an awful feeling. And yet I've learned that when we cut that umbilical cord at the time that our child's born, we're making an agreement. This is what I've been told by my guides, with the mother, with Mother Earth, that our child will be okay and be provided with every substance they need in a good way and have sustenance. And feeling guilty or trying to control things or looking at yourself and judging yourself, it does not do you any good. Not do you any good. But trusting that maybe that you needed to be separated for a while so that you could get yourself back. And maybe your child is really doing that out of a divine agreement, like needing to go. I know that the child that I've had a distance with, there's a lot of love in him. He's an amazing kid, and he's so strong that he would do that, because he'd be like, Mom, I know your dreams. I've heard them. I believed in you. Why are you not doing them? Why are you falling into this pit of emotion that's overwhelming you? And when I thought he was like not wanting the emotion or the love, what he was saying is, just stop it. I get it. You love me. I know that. But take care of yourself, Mom. And I see that. And so all I can do is do what's best and honor myself, and stop trying to, and that's what I'm going to tell you, stop worrying about what everybody thinks. Stop worrying about it. I have a lot of parents that tell me they're taking their kids to counselors, and times, and it's true, times aren't like they used to be. You take your child to a counselor nowadays, that counselor is, at least I found a lot of counselors that, they're not looking at the whole situation, but they're only given a little increment of time, So maybe look at family counselors, or ones that are not on these, like I would rather pay, self-pay. But there's we're in a time where everything's compartmentalized, and even being disciplined with kids. Kids have so much. They're going through a lot of depression because they're literally being overwhelmed with TMI, too much information. Their heads are filled with probably 10 times much more information than we ever saw in our lifetime because of the internet. And so, there also, you got where we would just have it at school, peer pressure on the internet. Here you're on the internet, but I'm asking you to understand that, there's a positive that can come with that too. My daughter Asha, ASHAZAPF, if you go to her YouTube, she's showing that positive. And she shares that with other teenagers. And even I know parents that watch her, and she's really awesome. And she actually also is part of another family, is her boyfriend's family, who loves her like her own. And it's called Our Family Nest. You have to check it out. But I just wanted to let you know that we all have choices in life. And what we make of our life is our choice. Even if getting sick, it was my choice. Do I want to fall into that, like, ooh, you know, or wait a minute. What do I love to do? I love to share. I can do a few readings a day because it's what I love. Like, I'm lucky to have a job that's my passion. Follow that passion inside of you. Know you can do anything. You're in a time right now where things are recreating the reality. This is the truth. And it's not a selfish thing to say me. Because when you're comfortable with you, you can create from a space of wholeness. So when you can look in the mirror, and I did that. I looked in the mirror and I went, you're sick. Slow down. You're not feeling good. Slow down. Put away the sugar. That's what it was. Put away the caffeine. And naturally, let yourself go back to your frequency. And if you're not feeling your frequency, you can actually go through, not feel your frequency, and you can actually backslide. And I figured that out. Like today, I was like, wait a minute, I got to feel my frequency and be in touch with my body. I went through a fever 3 times, and I was able to break it. Bless. And the feeling I had was like I had Niagara Falls coming into me, I guess. That's the best way to say it. And I just went sweating it out. I have my little stone and vitamin C. If you get a chance, it's weird. Maybe I researched all that stuff too for myself. There's a YouTube video on the proper way to get the vitamin C into you. And that's what I've been doing. I believe that's why I can sit here and make this video. And you might not think, oh, she's okay, but if you can see, my bed has been on this couch, excuse me, for several days. So this is about you creating the reality. Who am I? I want you to take time this week to look at yourself in the mirror and just stop with the thoughts. Don't go. I am. And add all these titles to yourself. Just look at yourself. And just be still. And when you do that, it's funny, I was watching this movie on Mr. Rogers, and he said, during the movie, he said, can we just sit for a minute and then let's just quiet everything down. Let's just do that for a minute. Me and you, now, let's do that. You can do that 3 times a day. Imagine that you have a straw like going right through your center all the way up to the center of your head. And then you breathe in through your straw all the way up to the top, and you exhale in through your straw all the way up, down 3 times. You giant breath. It's not mouth breathing. It's like you're keeping your breath in. That's helped me a lot. But it also helps you to a place where you can be still and just slow the vibration down. Right now, our world is needing to slow down. When and this is the truth, Red Bull, you know the company? So, I'm going to cut that out, Gordon. There's a company that makes a certain drink, and the drink gives you energy to keep going. And where I live, that company is open because it's considered an essential. That's crazy. We should be encouraged to keep a company open that keeps people going fast. No, it's about slowing down, listening to yourself, being with your family, being present. And you'll notice you're going to save money too. You may not be making a lot, but you're going to save money because you're probably out being frivolous. My daughter, Amber, I love her. My daughter, Amber, I love looking at her Facebook, and she's with my grandkids, and like they're out doing things, and it's just so cool. She's such a good mother. And it's like, take the time you have. If you have some time off, know that you were gifted it for a reason. Yes, this is an awful virus that's going around, but for some of you, it's a wonderful gift of time. Take it. Take it. Get away from the politics and the judgment. You never know, maybe the person that's running things right now is really taking care of a lot of bad things that have been going on for a long time. You never know. Know that everybody, no matter who our president is, they have some purpose to play. And even in your life, your own personal Judases were there to teach you something about yourself. Most of all, know that you matter. And I want to take a moment and tell you that if you can, this week, practice mindfulness and really, get things done that you want to get done, but take some time just to be still. And you can take advantage of the gift right now that's available to you energetically. It's slowing down your frequency so it's not so noisy and the anxiety doesn't attach to you. Don't attach to it. Anybody that just went yesterday and had a swab put at my nose and would be in anxiety mode, but I'm really calm, and it's because that's what I'm doing. And I invite you into that world. It's the best place to be. And with that, I'm going to do our weekly 5 mantra. This mantra came to me as a message that I'm going to show you. These two, it came to me from a beautiful woman that I did a reading for. I got this message. So I want you to see this. This is the tree that is planted in the earth. You see the grass. And this is another tree. It's an etheric tree. Both have similar purpose. When put together, both create heaven on earth. We hear about heaven on earth. Did you know that we are in the time of heaven on earth? We can live it. How? Close your eyes. Or if you want to look at this. When a tree drops its leaf, it trusts where that leaf falls. For that leaf falls and it reseeds itself. Or not. But the tree does not reach and bend and try to pick up the leaf and control it. It just trusts the process of life. As does this tree provide us with information as it is what the paper that we get information and read it. It gives us what we need and it takes what it needs. Always plant more trees. This tree is a different type of tree, yet it's very similar. This is the tree of knowledge. Its roots are originated in the collective realm. We knew this tree. We planned with this tree. It told us before we came to this earth body that it would be with us all the time. It is the memory. It is the knowledge of our own wholeness. And this tree is Kabbalah. It is our truths. It is the knowledge of knowing that we already know that we are here and we are worthy, that we matter. We're here for a reason. When we draw from this tree, it is the breath that we breathe in and we connect with the earth plane. Both trees contain knowledge, and both of them. One is the soul, one connects to the earthly body. When you bring both together, you bring heaven and earth into one. So we must, those of us that are very etheric, we need to connect with the earthly body, hug a tree, stay grounded. Those of us that are very earthly grounded must learn to connect with the collective realm, but we have the knowledge to do both, and we must work together to do both. And with that, place your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. I am one with all. All is one with me. I am one with all is one with me. I want you to feel the vibration as you say it. I am one with all is one with me. I am one with all is one with me. I am one with all is one with me. Say those words to yourself and feel the shift. Allow yourself to remember why you're here. Do not feel that you are lost. There is a tree of knowledge waiting for you to remember that grace, the amazing grace you seek to find, has always been part of you. You just must take the time to quiet yourself and be it. And just release any anger, anything you're holding, and just simply be. Namaste. Thank you. I cannot tell you how much that means to me that you take the time to be present, and many of you have been asking for a meditation. That's what I want you. If you're in turmoil, do this. I have a friend named Terry. Hi, Terry. This is for you. Be still. That simple. In the weeks to come, we've got some new things coming out. Lite the way, Lite, theway.com. I want you to open it up next week. There's a big surprise bundle in there for you. There's a university. It is a real school that teaches you all kinds of wonderful things. Different teachers, for even bringing in new people. So everybody's got the teacher, and if you trust me and connect with this, you will be able to bring your purpose in, and you can do anything. But you need to be quiet enough to remember it. But you have to check it out. It's really exciting. If you want to become a hypnotherapist, there's certification, all kinds of things. And also, namaste. There's a namaste, which just means God within me, honors God within you room, where it's a actual room where people can talk, chat, get to know each other, learn from each other. And that's all at LITE, and there's a store, and if you have products or there are things that you sell, please get in contact with us, because what we really aim to do is to share with others so that they can co-create with us. That's what it's about. And there's more. I can't wait to share more, because I've been channeling all kinds of things. But it's not all about me. It's about the we. So also, if you want to go to my new app, which thank you, Gordon Harris, for that. It's Kimmie Rose. That's Kimmie and ROSE. You can download my app. And there's a lot of neat things. You can listen to me on the Kehola show on Tuesdays in Hawaii, 7 a.m. That's Hawaiian Standard Time. And also, I do my own show on Thursdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. And it's called InnerViews. Kimmie Rose and Jayant Thomas, and then Jonathan Turner shares his knowledge with us. Be part of the shift. And if you are wanting guidance, please check out all the wonderful people that we have. Maybe you have a gift you want to share, or maybe you want to do a show, radio show. Please get in contact with me. And know we're all in this together. Here you go. Love to you. Peace.
It's just forming some chords and some walls. I'm static without the ends, and every breath of hers was a thorn in his eye, and every petal's blushing red. It's all my fears.